Hi guys! So this is going to be my weekly check-in. Sorry it is late. I am planning on filming, editing and uploading on the same day, which will be today, Sunday. Yesterday was just a bit crazy. Friday I was working in the office till kind of late, and by the time like the lighting had left and all that stuff, I didn't want to film it on Friday. Yesterday was me working, and then I had my general day, and then I had a late driving lesson, so obviously at that point the lighting had gone and I just wanted to relax, to be fair. So we're filming it today, which is Sunday. What date is it? The 9th, which is insane to me. Like, how is this month flying by? Also, ignore my nails. They are actually so needed for an appointment, but I do have one this week, so it's kind of going to be like discreet Halloween, still classy nails. I'm sure you'll see it on my Instagram when I'm doing all my like hand gestures. But yeah, let's get started. So we'll start, pretty sure I left off okay. Let's have a little look. So yeah, we left off on the 30th, so straight over to Saturday. So Saturday I went into town with my sister. It was primarily because I needed cash so I could film my cash stuff in. But I did pop into Primark, and I spent £17.80. I was planning on getting more clothes, like autumnal clothes. But in all honesty, a Saturday, unless you're there like first thing, like Primark is crazy. So literally I think I walked away with some pajamas and some other bits and bobs, but like not as much as I wanted to. But this came out of my cash envelope. So I do have one in my Monzo pot, which is like clothing at the minute, autumn clothing. So I'm dipping into that as and when I need it. And because I've been doing a lot of spending in the like past few weeks, any refunds that I'm getting on that is literally just going straight back into that pot. So that's kind of how I'm funding it for now. And like I previously mentioned in my last video, I think I had £50 left in my bank account and I popped in there as well. But yeah, it's the best time to go is first thing in the morning, and that's kind of what I want to do. But currently I don't have any time to go there first thing because of work and driving and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, let's ignore me. Next up, I paid for the parking to go to town. I probably should zoom in a little bit more for you guys. There we go. I paid for the parking to go into town. Normally my sister will just do this because obviously she drives, but I planned on going by bus anyway, so I actually used my travel money for that, and it actually is cheaper than getting a bus into town for the whole day. Next up, we had my dad's phone bill come out. So obviously that was budgeted, a tenner. Also, guys, I'm aware that a few people have said to me, like, who know me, like, in person, that I have a weird crossover between a London and, like, a Midlands accent, and now I'm, like, super aware of it. So, yeah. I mean, I've only lived here, like, a year, so the fact that my accent and my words and my vocab have changed is insane to me. Yeah. Next up was Sunday. So if you're wondering what this massive thing here is, I actually was watching both Jade from Oxmo Studios and Zoe from Budget with Zoe. They both had a live at the same time. So me being me, I had Jade on my MacBook and I had Zoe on my phone. And Selena oh my gosh, Selena. She was discussing how it was getting colder and stuff, and she mentioned that she had bought, I think she said she bought an hoodie for her children or her daughter. I don't know if she has one herself. And I was looking at them. because I have been looking at the M&S kind of their own branded one, and she was saying like she's tried other ones, they're not as good. And Udi were actually having a sale. I mean, they're still expensive, no one's gonna deny that, but it is literally like the soft, it looks like the fattest thing ever, but it is the softest material ever. It's like lovely fleece inside, you get a hood, you get a pocket, it's insane. I'm loving it. So we're blaming Selena for this unbudgeted spend right here, Selena, and I've realised but I've still not found that yellow highlighter. So yes, blame Miss Budgets for this. I mean, it is a really good purchase, but we're still blaming her because it's a yellow on our calendar. So yes, highly recommend, guys. I was going to hold off until Black Friday, but honestly, my bedroom gets so cold, and yes, I do have a dressing gown, but if anyone knows me, I am absolute cozy vibes. I've got like the fleece on the bed, I've got like all the candles lit, like I am that person. So I honestly don't mind spending £59 because if I'm not in my dressing gown, I'm in this. So yes, I recommend if you want to have a look. There is currently a sale on. I think originally they're around like 80 quid. But anyway, let's move on. Next up, I did a thing. So while I've discussed autumn clothing here, I had so many things in my ASOS basket for the longest time, and some of that was like footwear as well. I had to throw away tons of autumnal stuff, like loads of jumpers and everything like that, because of just like the wear and tear and the boys staining it and stuff. So I literally have like the bare minimum, and obviously it's getting colder and colder a lot quicker. So I did a massive ASOS shop that came to 148.28. So this actually came out of my personal savings, which is not good, I'm aware. I did refund like a little outfit, so I'll get at least £30 back, and this is kind of cheating, but it will go into my autumn pot because I do still need clothes. I'm really happy with my purchases though, especially with footwear. I just need to find some jumpers. So if anyone has any recommendations of where they find really nice, warm but not itchy jumpers, let me know down below, because that's what I'm struggling with at the minute. I had this like beautiful cord that I ordered from ASOS. It was just standard black, but it was like the itchiest thing, and I got worried because I was like, if I wash this in the hope that it would stop being itchy and it's not, like that's like £40 wasted because I'll struggle to wear it. So yeah, let me know down below if you guys have any recommendations for me. And then we went to B&M, and I actually spent £26.37. But I should probably write it out properly. But I've lost my pen. Okay, so pretend this says £26.37. £20 I paid in cash, that's why I've only put £6. £20 I paid in cash from my home envelope. The £6 needs to come from Christmas because I did pick up some Christmas things. So I am going to cheat and just say it's from Christmas, and I need to just take that money and put it in my spare change jar. If you know, you know. So yeah, I get so happy when I go B&M. But I do behave fairly well, she says. Next up we have a deposit. So this is actually it's my sister's birthday coming up this month. It is actually on the 19th. Oh, you can't see my finger. On the 19th. So I follow this Instagram page that does the most incredible like they're called brownsicles, like brownie popsicle things, and she does like chocolate covered strawberries, but like all of the designs are insane. And I decided as an add-on for my sister's birthday I would get them delivered to home. They are quite pricey, let me not sugarcoat it at all. And I guess a lot of you could be like, oh, why don't you just do it yourself? Mainly because I'm working all week and I've got driving lessons and things like that. So yeah, I put down the £11 deposit, and I think I might have like 10 to 15 pounds. No, it's not as expensive as 15. It's like 10, 12 pounds more to pay. So yeah, the deposit actually came out of my gift envelope, which was good. And then obviously on the Monday we have our new one. So I've put this down as transfers because it's just money going into a different account. It makes it a lot easier. So Money Box gets its £5 weekly. I actually should change this because this money will go straight into my 100 envelope. I was going to say 50. 100 envelope challenge. So I could change this like every week to see how much I get. And then obviously chip I put down to £1. And then on Amazon I spent £6. What did I buy, you may ask? Let me think about this. Oh, I know. So I bought some Christmas gifts, which I'm not saying on here because they may or may not be for someone that watches. But I bought a couple of items and I used, it's only £6 because I used a gift card as well. So yeah. And then the Tuesday was a no spend, which is great. So was the Wednesday. So was the Thursday. Insane. Right. Then on the Friday, so me and my supervisor don't have very many shifts together in the office, especially on a Friday. But if we do, we have like a lunch day, and that means we go to like a shop. Normally it's the Morrisons, because the Morrisons have like a Morrisons kitchen where hot food is prepared for you. So Friday just gone, that was the case. So sorry, I'm looking at my little key for my highlighter. So I actually spent £4.20 on the food. So I opted for chicken nuggets, chips, and some like dips, and that was £4.20, which came out of my food envelope. And then I ended up spending £2.20 on a drink and a bag of crisps, which is fine. And then, by the way guys, I can only justify this because I know it doesn't happen often at all. And then I went into the shop with the boys and I got them a sweet treat, which my sister keeps now telling me off for, but it makes them happy. So obviously that come out of my Monzo, my spend. Sainsbury's, however, was an unbudgeted spend. Let's be realistic. So I don't know if any of you guys have the Shopmium app. Basically you get certain deals on certain items. You buy it as standard and then you go home, scan the receipt, scan the items with the deals on, and then the money comes back to you. So I did that with quite a lot of items, to be fair, but I also picked up items that I didn't need. Well, I did need, but weren't essential, I should say. So yeah, I ended up spending £21.02. Some of that was like fruit for the kids and stuff. Absolutely fine, don't regret anything. And then we also have a chip, £4.53, that came out as well. And yeah, yesterday I spent no money, which, wow. But we can say that's because I was working until 2, stayed at home the rest of it, and then I had a driving lesson at 6:45. So yeah, didn't spend any money. I will say today, although we're not doing this week yet, but today I have spent 99p on a book. And I've signed up to the Kindle Unlimited subscription. So yeah, but I'm actually super excited about this week because of this. I might share what I'm doing this day, probably on my Instagram stories. You'll see. Maybe I won't tell you what it is, but I'll give you like little clues. But yeah, I'm super excited for this day. Like I said, I am working from home Monday, Tuesday, and all week I should say. Wednesday I have my nail appointment, so that'll come out of my cash envelope. Thursday I'm having a late one, which is annoying, so I do have to pack. And then Friday through to Monday I will be away, and yeah, and then the following week I'm away again. So yes, that is how it all stands currently. In terms of goals, sorry by the way guys, my eczema is like horrific, so yes, I'm actually gonna call the doctor about that tomorrow. But in terms of YouTube humans, we are not there yet. I think last time I looked we were on like 670. Am I lying? I don't know. I'll put what we're currently on here. So we're well on our way, which is exciting. This terrible. I need to sort this out. What's going on? 10 no spend days. I mean, we've done 4, so it is doable. We're on the move. 1.3 insta humans. Again, we're not quite there. I will put it on the screen here. 14 days exercise. This is a massive fail at the minute, if we're being completely honest. I might change this to 14 days, 10,000 steps, because exercise is just a no-no for me. And yeah, so the only thing I need to do, which I feel like you're just waiting for me to do, is pop my weekly my weekly fiver into our set. This is getting quite heavy. Is that flex? Sorry. But let me put that in here as per. I feel like at some point, like, someone's probably thinking like, why don't you just put it straight in there instead of, because you don't seem to use it. But I've learnt the hard way that sometimes you just be getting that phone call to get like bread and milk and it just comes out of nowhere. Yay, so we're moving on. We've got like just these 2 rows and we're done. That's exciting. Have I decided? I feel like sometimes I decide what I'm doing with it and then sometimes I don't. So, oh, someone did suggest in my last video actually that I should put it towards Black Friday, which would be a really cool idea, maybe. But I mean, I am saving for Black Friday separately. So yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep the envelope. I'm so sad about this. I'm going to prep the envelope for the week ahead. So we need to get our £10 for baking. Pop that over there. So we're going to get our £10 and pop it in baking. I'm working from home this week, which means technically I'm not scheduled to bake. I have told my sister and my brother-in-law, like when they went food shopping, I said if there's anything you want me to bake, just get the ingredients and I'll do it for you. So yeah, there's that. And then we're gonna get our weekly fiver and put it in our weekly slots. Again, I don't think we're gonna need anything, but honestly you never know, and I'd rather be too prepared than not prepared. So yeah, that is literally everything. Sorry this was a bit of a long one, hope you don't mind. But yeah, I'm actually going to film a Happy Meal video after this. I originally filmed it as soon as I got the envelope, but honestly it was like really late at night and the lighting was horrific, and I just wasn't happy with it. So I'm going to film that straight after this, and that's going to be a bonus video during the week. And I'm probably going to have to film my weekly either on probably on a Thursday, if we're being realistic, in the morning before work. So yeah, until next time, maybe my bonus video, I will see you then. Bye guys.